What's the biggest promise your parents broke? My parents promised they'd always be honest with me, but at 12, I discovered they weren't my parents at all. They'd stolen me from a hospital as a newborn and forged my birth certificate. When I was 12, I found a photo album in our attic. Inside were pictures of my dad with a little boy who looked eerily similar to me. Same eyes, same smile, same cowlick. The dates showed the boy was about 5 years older than me. I brought the album downstairs, my parents' faces drained of color. That night, they told me the truth. I had an older brother named James who died in a car accident when he was 7, 2 years before I was born. We couldn't bear to talk about him, my mother explained through tears. Something felt off. There were no photos of James anywhere in our house, no mentions of him, no grave visits. They'd erased him completely. As I grew older, my parents tensed whenever I asked about James. On what would have been his 18th birthday, I suggested we remember him. My father snapped at me to let it go for the first time ever. In college, I requested my birth certificate and noticed something strange. My parents were listed as adoptive parents. I'd never been told I was adopted. I confronted them during Thanksgiving break. After hours of denials, my mother finally broke down. James isn't dead, she whispered. He's your biological brother. The truth unraveled. My biological mother, their daughter, had gotten pregnant at 16 with James, and my parents raised him as their own. 5 years later, she had me with the same man. When she wanted James back, my parents fought for custody and lost. In retaliation, they convinced her to let them adopt me, promising she could be part of my life. Once the adoption was finalized, they moved across the country and cut all contact. They told everyone James had died to avoid questions. We were protecting you, my father insisted. Your mother was unstable, so you erased my entire history? I asked. My brother, my biological mother, all of it? We gave you a better life, my mother said, but you promised you'd never lie to me. I spent the next year searching. I found James living just 3 hours away. He'd been looking for me too. Our reunion was surreal. Looking at him was like seeing my future self. He showed me photos of our biological mother. She died of cancer 2 years earlier, still searching for me. She never stopped looking, James told me. Your birthday was the hardest day of the year for her. He showed me letters she'd written me, dozens of them, never sent because she didn't know where to send them. In every one, she wrote how much she loved me. When I returned home, my parents were waiting with lawyers. They threatened a restraining order, claiming James was dangerous. He'll fill your head with lies, my father warned. The only people who filled my head with lies were you, I replied. I moved out that night. James helped me find an apartment near him, and we began becoming siblings. He introduced me to family I never knew existed. My parents sent certified letters demanding I return. They showed up at my workplace, causing a scene. They told everyone I'd been brainwashed. Last month, on our mother's death anniversary, James and I visited her grave. We brought yellow daisies, her favorite. As we were leaving, I noticed a fresh bouquet already there. The card read, "I'm sorry I couldn't find him in time." My parents still call sometimes, but some broken promises can't be fixed. They didn't just lie about a college fund or a childhood pet. They stole my identity, my history, my family, all while promising honesty. I'm building a new life now. James says I have our mother's laugh and stubborn streak. It's strange to discover yourself in someone you never knew, but it's better than living someone else's version of your life. The truth hurts, but lies destroy. That's the lesson my parents never understood.